Jeez. I am your host, M-I-Z-Y, and I'm here in the building with Wizzy Moonchaser. Yes, sir.
Red Cup.
Salute. Let's have some
You
talks.
still on the Remy, though.
Yes, sir. You know this.
You're so faithful to it, man. Long time I haven't done the Red Cup, man. That's what's up.
I was the first Remy boy before Fitty Wap. I'm telling you. So welcome to the show.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
It's been a long time. You know
Boy,
what
it's
I'm
been
saying?
a couple of years. I think like a little bit before COVID we sat down.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of things stopped at that time.
Good to see you back in it. Good to see you back in cooking.
Yes, sir.
760 Studios, you know what I mean? Dark Light Engineer.
Let's get it. So, you're the host of The Morning Detour.
One of the hosts.
So
I do it with Tata tomorrow.
Can you explain to us about your show?
Yeah, so originally I started doing podcasts. So when Obama got into office, we were doing podcasts right before it became like super popular.
Right.
We did it for a while. Then I was like, my partner KT at the time, he left. He went back to Miami. He was like a super producer. So they fly him all over the world to produce shit. So he left, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this thing no more, because there's so much production that goes into putting out a joint. Like now it's super easy.
Yes, talk to us about it.
But you're talking about 8 years ago, it was like you had to record stuff, and people, like, I had to invent characters to make it interesting. Like, right. I used to have Jose to produce, and just to make it fun, because when I used to go do the podcast, I was just going to do my joint. So I'll do like 8 breaks, 2 minutes long. And what you guys heard at the end with the music and everything sequencing, I didn't have all that. Right. So I'm just talking like this, and he's on the other end, and I'm just like this. So that was weird. So after a while, I started creating characters, and that showed like how creative, I was getting with it.
Right.
Eventually, a couple years later, I've been trying to get in that CKT. CKT is like our English community radio.
Right.
So a lot of people dissed it because it's community radio. You don't get paid for it. But I come from,
And where do you do this? You do this at the...
Yeah, at McGill, downtown.
Okay.
Downtown McGill. So when I was in, when I was in college, I met these guys from the States and started selling gear with them. And that's how me and Trey used to link up. One time I met Trey under a bridge in the South Shore just to sell him some merch. I had all the Mesquite and all the Mitchell Ness, all the joints. So we're going through it. I want to get on CKT. They want you to volunteer. We're on some American shit. So we're like, yo, can we just pay to just move the thing forward? Right. It didn't happen. So 2 years later, the opportunity came to do a morning show. Now, my schedule was already intense enough to do a morning show. Like, that wasn't my mind state. But I come from Big Tigger in the basement.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's why I come. So I got Big Tigger in the basement as an influence, and I got Martin. So I'm like, okay, let me do something like that. And I'm a really big Kanye and Future fan. So I'm like, let me do a morning show.
Two toxic guys.
Let me do a morning show and just play Kanye and Future. Cause I'm like, okay, 10 people are gonna listen, right? There's no training for it. Like, there's like, I was telling KT, I should go to Trebas to learn how to broadcast. He's like, yo, you got the raw talent. Just go and do it. So no one showed me really how to construct a morning show.
Right.
You have different segments, you have segues, and then you have to add the added factor. You have to book people.
Yeah.
And then when you really get nice with it, you try to book 2 people that are similar fields, or when they're in studio, they'll connect with each other.
Right.
So I started doing all of that. And then you have to learn to deal with personalities.
A lot of that.
You understand that talking on the mic, everybody's cool when they're like this. Like, everyone's cool, but once you see the red line says on air, everybody changes.
Right.
Everybody changes. I remember a situation where I had built the team, and at a certain point, everybody was just feeling themselves so much that they were out talking me. Oh. And I'm the star of the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm carrying the show.
Right.
So over time, you learn how to deal with personalities. But I wanted to do a dope urban morning show where we discuss Black culture, because when you think about it, in Montreal, we have CJD, which is the #1 Anglophone radio station, right? There's no Black people on CJD.
Yeah.
They even tried to get me on CJD, but they wanted me to do token episodes, and then they wanted me to use my government name. So you're telling me I built Wizzy Moonchaser, this persona, for nothing?
Right.
And not get paid.
That's another problem.
And not get paid. So my man Michael Roach, he's an assistant broadcaster for the Raptors, and he was like, yo, you should still get it, 'cause at least you're inside. We live in an age now where we have the internet. There's Sirius Radio, so I don't have to go that commercial radio route. So you go to Virgin, you go to Saquon, you go to Beats, they're gonna wanna produce your shit for you. And I don't think these white people can tell me about Black culture, especially somebody like, I come from K103 when we're taping the songs on cassette.
Yeah.
When Don Smooth was doing, I come from that era.
Jeez.
So I
Shout out to you, Don.
Yeah, Don's the OG. So I wanted to do a dope urban morning show where also we discuss Black issues, because who else is gonna discuss that shit? Well, you know what I mean?
can't be them. Gotta be us.
And then when you think to yourself too, it's like, oh shit. Then you start saying, okay, You start thinking, okay, 10 people listen to the show, then thousands of people listen to the show. Then Cup Montreal comes out. Now you're the third morning show in the city, but you only do a show that's 2 hours on Friday, and you're beating people that's doing shows 5 days a week and getting 60, 80K a year. So now you're looking at the game like, God damn, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? So now you gotta try to think to yourself, how can I produce a morning show talking about Black culture, talking about issues, and still be like, the culture that I'm talking to, they're gonna respect it. So now you gotta research now. Now I had to hire people to research, because I didn't want to come up here and just talk shit.
Right.
And the deeper you got into Black shit, and the deeper you start to study shit and really pull up the things, you're like, yo, this game is crazy. But you know, it's a lot of responsibility. We take a lot of pride doing it. And yo, we wild the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
We wild the fuck out.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to
No,
you, man.
it's I got
and your team.
I gotta say this. I gotta shout out when we started. Lorena was my publicist and my partner. If it wasn't for Lorena, like, she's just a friend of mine, and these people just went with my dream. They had no ambitions to broadcast. So Lorena always had my back. I brought in one of my producers, Rick, RG Music. And then I brought a whole slew of other people, man.
We actually did some work with RG Music. He did one of our MTL mixtapes, man.
So RG Music is one of the producers on the Morning Detour. Then you have Sabby. She writes on the Detour. She does a lot of the news. And then, you know, we went to a whole bunch of different hosts, but now we have Tata, which I think is the best chemistry. Because a lot of people think you can come up and everybody can podcast. But when you do a show and you want to co-host, or I don't call her co-host, I call it like we host it together. Right. There has to be a certain magic. There has to be a certain dance.
So talk to us about this magic. Like, you're about to tell us, right? But like, what made Tata, is it?
Yeah.
What made Tata the one?
There was a lot of debate over the Tata thing, because when Lorena left, I was doing rotating co-hosts, and that's cool, because now every Friday is a different vibe. It's a different chick, different vibe. And that's another thing too that we do with the Morning Detour. Nobody has put on more Black women on media more than me. And I challenge anybody to do that. Any show that I've done.
Can you say that to the camera real quick?
I've definitely said that.
This is yours.
Which one more? Nobody has put Black women on in our age group and our culture more than me. And we're talking about back when I did Power Hour, when I did Gray Zone with Fat Cat. You know what I mean? Remember, I used to have people at my house, at my condo, 50 people smoking. Way before they did Drink Champs, I was doing that shit, but I wasn't a star like Nori and them, so I didn't get the accolades. So to pick Tata, what I liked about Tata is that when you have a woman host, they're criticized so much more by other women, because, you know, she's not a monolith, she's not speaking from all women, but she is the only woman on the show that's speaking, so it's a lot of responsibility on her. So you want to pick somebody that was, what's cool about Tata is that Tata's really from the hood. Tata, really, her life could have gone a different way. I mean, Tata's life could have really gone a different way. And now she's working on a PhD. And now she goes to Parliament and speak on women issues. You know, now she has her own company where she counsels families. Nice. I mean, and she works for a feminist organization that's there to help out minorities and women across the country. And what's dope about Tata, we could get ratchet, we could get smart, and don't get her started on racial issues. That's her wheelhouse.
That's her wheelhouse.
And you have to host with somebody that you know how to put the ball.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Right. You have to know I know where she likes it. Right, it's like Kobe and Shaq shit. I know where she likes it.
Talking about Kobe and Shaq, can you tell me your phrase that is something about you know what I mean? Your phrase, Kobe,
yeah. Talking about when I say I'm the Montreal Kobe Bryant, they know that I'm nice, they hate that it's me.
Yeah, where did this come from? Where did this come from?
Joe Black. So I did a Hood to Hood mixtape when I was 19, messing with Trey and those guys. So when I was 19, I was messing with Big Brick. Big Brick was a rapper, a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I was selling clothes with these guys out in New York. So at the time, I was like, okay, how am I going to promote us selling clothes? I was like, let's do a mixtape. This is back when mixtapes were still on CDs.
Go by Benny and buy it.
Yeah, exactly. So I said, you know what? And you know me, I never do nothing small. So I said, if I'm going to do a mixtape, I'm going to get everybody in our age group that's hot, but not just from the I call it the Murders Tribal, not just from Uptown DG and Burgundy. I'm going to go to Saint Michel. I'm going to go to P-Nerf. I went to Laval. I went to South Shore. I went to West Island. And you had to sit down with all the shooters. And I did this shit at 19. I'm not an A&R. I don't produce music. I've just always been good at connecting the dots. I remember a crazy session. I had B-Lo. I had Red and Blue in the studio at Big Bang down there in Park X one night. It was B-Lo, Face, and Ro G. And I've never seen so much Crips and Bloods in one place. And we're going in on the session. It's like, boy, this is hip hop. Right. So I did Hood to Hood mixtape twice, and I got my friends to fund it with me, and we just paid for it just because we love the culture so much. Right. So when you come from doing that, you know, you build a lot of connections, a lot of producers, a lot of guys, and it also builds you a lot of clout with a lot of people that you need to build clout with.
Right.
Because certain rappers are under a lot of fucking gang niggas. So you had to go sit down. So imagine me at 19, and I'm sitting down with like the heads of like, all these gangs. I'm just like, yeah, I like to get your rapper on this mixtape. I still close the guys on New York, but I think it'll be really dope if we do this thing. And it worked.
Good. You don't do mixtapes anymore, do you?
No, but I love to
do. Do you still listen to Montreal music?
Yeah. Big debate on Montreal music.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, cause, you know, yesterday I'm coming off doing, I was tapped to co-host the Black History Month. They did a workshop on music in our city and how it connects to the community and things of that nature. So I did that talk on that. And this girl said something really interesting. She goes, for women rap is a little bit different. One thing that's dope about Montreal in this present moment, that we have a lot of dope women MCs coming out of the city. You're talking about the Serenities, the Sha Franks, the Focus, the Chung Lees. We have a lot of dope female MCs coming out of the city. But this girl said something interesting. She goes, when you're a female rapper, you can't come out and be mediocre. You have to, and think about it, we've never seen a female rapper come out and you're like, she's so-so. And we know a plethora of niggas that's rapping and they're trash. The beat is carrying them. Y'all can't even, okay, if you're a gun shooter rapper, give me the gun shooter shit. If you're a conscious rapper, give me the conscious shit. But some guys just have no bars at all, but the beat is carrying them and they have a catchy hook, so that's air candy.
Yeah.
But that's where the game is now, so I don't know if this is the evolution of rap where, like, this is where we're kind of trending with it, or this shit is just going to the shits.
I feel like the women, they've created a space for them. You know what I mean? They created a space for them. So shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah.
Keep it rocking.
No, I do listen to all our music. Shout out to 514 Online Mix, Chriselle. She doing a lot of work. And I speak a lot with Vita. Vita's a dope A&R. Vita really sends me a lot of artists, because I can't see it all. Right. So you need to work with people. It's not a one-man ship. I need to send, I can't produce shows and catch all the music.
Right. So who you fucking with?
Musically?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
In the city?
In the city. And then after that, we'll go out.
In the city. Yeah. Who I really like right now?
Yeah, guy or girl, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go with a girl. I really like Serenity.
Serenity?
I think Serenity's dope. Like her song called Emily. Yo, Serenity is dope. She has that Missy vibe, and I was doing the workshop I was talking about. In our modern era, no one's ever, like, we can't even say,
she could go off the top.
Yeah, she go off the top.
She could go off the top, like real freestyle. Not like a joke freestyle, like a real freestyle. She can do that.
Yeah, she can
no problem.
I like Layla Saeed, the East Side. I'm supposed to do an interview with her. And Focus is really dope.
Focus just came out. She's just been.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like that raspy voice, and I also like seeing female rappers. That's not all. You know what I mean? People say I always shit on Sexy Red. I just think it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? I just think. Ski, listen.
Ski.
Let's be honest. Ski, it's the hook. It's the hook.
The whole thing.
Every other song is trash. The song with Drake is trash. Like, let's stop it.
Oh, you want to go there? You want to go there?
But researching, I did an episode last week about Candace Owens. And researching Candace Owens, she has a beef about all the thing. It's weird now. Now, it's like hip hop is the only genre where the women really have to, like, overdo the sexual shit. They don't make Taylor Swift or Adele or Lady Gaga sell the sex like that. But in hip hop, they always want the woman to be, like, the over sexualization of the black woman is crazy.
Glorilla just did her titties.
Yeah. So it's weird because we're men.
She was against that.
Yeah, we're men, so it's a weird space. I don't like to talk on it too much. That's why I let Tata and them hold it. But I'm all for female expression. I'm all for women doing their own thing. But at the same time, too, boy, it does come off a little way like there's an agenda that black women in hip hop have to be super overly sexualized.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a big Ice Spice fan, but I've never seen Ice Spice wear pants yet.
No, but she's.
I've never seen. No, me, I love it. I love it, but she don't wear pants.
But see, that Ice Spice thing, I think she's like more of a catchy rapper. You know, like she's not like she's beefing with my gal. What's my gal?
Lotto. Lotto will body her.
God, yo, listen.
Lotto will body her.
Too much. And listen. Where's my camera right here? Let me just say. Lotto, listen, me, I like Lotto. You know why though?
Yeah, Lotto's
she's
good.
Always swallowing something.
She's
always swallowing something. She's always swallowing.
Lotto's great.
I like that.
And she got bars too. You know, Nicki's been on top for a long time.
No, but Nicki's the queen though.
Nicki's been on top for a long time. You know, they try to come at Nicki. You know, the thing with Nicki, the thing with just music in general now is that now the public wants to buy into your whole brand. Now they want to buy into your whole story now. So now with Nicki got funny. Like, I respect an artist, like, after a while. I like Nicki when she came out with Gucci. When Nicki first came out, I'm gonna put the pussy on your face, on your chipped tooth, and all that shit. I like that shopaholic. I like that Nicki. But I also respect the fact that at a certain point, an artist wants to get into another creative box. Like I've done that. Drake's the best example of that.
Right,
Drake's been 22 different niggas over the last 10, 11 years. But I like that. I can't hold that. But I just don't like where Nicki went with the whole Roman and the voice. But
you see, those are characters.
Yeah, but I respect the fact that she wanted to try something different, just like Beyonce doing country.
Right.
It's just not for me.
You see, Beyonce doing country, I don't find that weird. She's from Texas. She's from Houston. You know,
but yet a lot of white people's like, oh, we didn't know Beyonce's gonna do country.
She's trying out something.
And now, what? Started off at 54, and now it's 1.
I don't know. That's them people.
The Carters, man. The Carters, man. Yeah, boy. That Magna Carta, boy.
But yes, so Nicki, I just want to go back to this Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef.
Oh,
I personally feel like Nicki, like what she was it Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Like that song, Bigfoot. I feel like she didn't try, but she tried. You know what I'm saying? Because who is this new moniker she's doing right now? Because she has Roman, she has this other one, she has Nicki, who is this? Who the hell is this new one?
That shit the Barbie. So you want to go into the Meg thing?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, boy. You know what Big Tory got?
Yeah.
You know what Big Tory got? You know Big Tory.
Definitely. We're about to get canceled.
You know me. Women DM me when the Tory thing was coming out. As the story was unfolding, how could you support Tory? He's a woman beater, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't support woman beaters. What I do support is getting the full picture of the story.
Right.
What Tory's locked up in is not for shooting Megan. I think it's locked up for having a firearm. We still know what the fuck happened.
Nobody knows, except maybe Whack 100. Maybe Whack 100.
Whack, you know. But what I like, Tory just went too far. I always tell people when I ascend and I get to that level, I'm not going to no parties with Drake. I'm not going out to Magic City with drama. I'm going to the studio. I'm going back to the fucking hotel. I'm not down with the IG malls on that shit.
But he was on one though. He was doing this, the gal, then the superstar. Then he goes to the house. And then he's trying to flirt with with Kylie. Is it Kylie?
Yeah.
Kylie. Like he's just on one.
Yeah.
He's on one just all over the place. And this is how I think this went. I think that Megan was peeping. That Tory is just
smashing all the things left and right.
And she's like, yo, you know what? I'm out. Well, she got kicked out, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they say. She got kicked out. Mm-hmm. So when she gets kicked out, she's like, hell, I'm not leaving this little nigga. I'm leaving him with. Bro, you get in the car too. And Tory's like, okay, hold on. Hold on. Personally, I think Megan could rip Tory. Yeah. I'm sorry, Tory. I'm sorry. But
no, he's a small dude.
He's a small dude, right? So I believe that, she grab him up, put him in the whip, and then whatever happened. Now, there's no gun residue on his hands. There's no he's in jail right now because I believe just holding a gun. Yeah. But that's it. I don't think
he's not in jail for shooting Megan. They couldn't prove that. And have you ever seen a story so convoluted like this? Like how complicated is it for you guys to all get your story straight? Like what the fuck happened that night?
Right.
So aside from that, so now Nicki with the Bigfoot. Come on, man. Nicki gave you Monster. You know Nicki. That was, that was a light tap. That was a light tap. We're gonna stretch this out. The problem with the Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki beef is that Nicki's been beefing with labels. They're trying to suppress. He's saying that there's a whole corporate game going on, and the machine behind Meg is stupid.
Yeah, well, that's Rock Nation.
Yeah, Hiss is one of the first tracks that I actually like from Megan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You like it? Yeah.
Hiss and Cobra I like.
Okay.
But I like Cobra a little bit more.
Okay.
But the machine behind Megan.
I like both of them, but it's not. It's to me, it's like a regular Megan.
I haven't wrapped my arms around Megan yet. Like I haven't got to the music where it's like I really fucks with it like that.
I was with her. I was on her bandwagon when she invented the Hot Girl Summer. You know what I'm saying? I was that.
Love a Hot Girl Summer. The girls are just out there slurring. It was madness.
Yeah. So I was on that boat. I'm still a fan, but I'm not like if you're gonna go against the queen. Like I'm definitely with Nicki.
But I do love a good motherfucking rap battle. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Who you? Growing up, like you've seen some beefs.
Yeah.
Right? Who is the guy in the game that you would not beef with?
In hip hop?
In hip hop, yeah. Who would you not?
A rapper?
Yeah. I'll give you mine right now. I can't deal with a 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the most pettiest guy of life.
Yeah.
Like it's for like don't you can't beef with that guy. First of all, He's been petty and he's rich. And the rich petty guy
is the worst guy.
It's the worst guy in the whole bag of chip. You know,
yo,
like
50.
Whole bag of chip.
What's amazing about 50? First of all, no one talks about the fact that 50 has literally for the last 10 years carried the Stars Network. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no one's talked about that. Like everyone's just
sure.
overplayed. Like 50's like a mega producer. Like all the powers, all the Raising Kanan, all the motherfucking joints, the whole power universe. Yeah. He's been carrying
you
Stars.
Think he's gonna do the Diddy? You think he's gonna do the Diddy?
What do you mean by do the Diddy?
Oh, yo, Diddy wants to. 50 wants to do. What's that thing? Surviving Diddy.
I don't know why he keeps messing with Diddy because he's written on so many of the Bad Boy albums. He's gold. Like people should know that he's gold.
He didn't want to sign him.
Yeah, I love how petty 50 is. Who I wouldn't want to beef with in the game.
Yeah.
And 50 didn't get Rick Ross out of here though. But he gave him shots.
Fat Joe. He didn't get Rick Ross and Fat Joe. He didn't get them out.
And Fat Joe got the best motherfucking stories in hip hop. Oh. How could so many fucking things happen to Fat Joe? Who I wouldn't want to beef with. I'm gonna tell you one person that it's gonna be a long day. I tell you that nigga Drake is L-proof. That nigga Drake is L-proof, bro.
Yeah, you think so?
I saw a video the other day and they were saying at the height of his Pusha T beef, Drake at the height of the beef, he drops Kiki. Do you love
it? Yeah.
And he got everybody TikToking around the world. At the height of a beef.
Yeah. He did that with Meek Mill too. When he did back to back.
Oh, I love back to back.
And he did it at the Caravana. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man.
Is that one of the coldest lines? Is it your girls' tour?
Or is that your girls' tour? What is it? Is that your girls' tour or your whatever?
Or is it a world tour? Yeah.
Was it a world tour? Your girls?
Yo, he won.
And he was going out with Nicki at that time.
Yeah. The thing why Drake will be a hard out is that the dude is like a Teflon. He's like L-proof. It's like they say Diddy boxing. They say people peed on him, and nobody cares. Nobody cares what happens to Drake. He just stays winning. I don't know if it's the light skin thing. I don't know if it's the half white thing. I don't know what it is. The dude is L-proof. I want to go post. Pusha T is another one too.
Pusha T
got bars.
Pusha T is a real rapper.
Yeah, I don't want to smoke Pusha T either.
You don't want to smoke with Pusha T? No. You know who I would like to be beefing with if I was up there?
Kanye? Yeah.
Because you can all you gotta do is poke him, man. And he's gonna go off. Like, all you gotta do is, yo, Kanye, your shoes suck, bro.
Yeah.
What? You ain't talking to Balenciaga. You know him.
Since Prince, we've never had a more interesting character in black culture music since Prince than Kanye West.
Yeah, Prince wore the high heels and no one said a word.
Well, purple. A lot of babies are made off that Purple Angel.
You're damn right.
But Kanye West is just a special individual. Like, you don't have to agree with all his rhetoric, but just in terms of like his whole mantra, special dude, man.
So, in 2022, you were going to interview the Roots, right?
The Roots thing.
It's the Roots. Yeah. You were about to interview the Roots.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh my God, the Roots thing, man. Yo, that shit hurt so much. Yo, shout out to Svetlana, man. Svetlana's like a real star. So she was co-hosting with me at the time. So she did like a 16-week junket. And Svetlana's a real star. She really knows these guys. So she really knows Questlove, all of that. So they already knew we were gonna do it. I did Ray Angry there as well. So how it works, the station will say, hey, Weez, more Detour, we got passes just for laughs.
Right.
Boom. So the media passes. Like, you have to send your accreditation and your pictures in, go get the media passes. So you go on just for laughs. Remember, we're the only urban morning show that's out here going on doing this. I already know the bullshit, so I already know. So I go down and get the passes, everything's cool. We come back on the weekend to do Ray Angry, and then we're supposed to get the passes for the Roots.
Right.
We do that. Ray Angry's another member of the Roots. So we do the thing with Ray Angry, it's all good. As we're going through it, they're like, yeah, your passes for the Roots has been denied. Mind you, Svetlana knows Questlove.
Right.
So now we're at the office at Just for Laughs, and it's at the Jazz Festival.
Right.
And it starts to go down. It's just like madness, like the attitudes, the passive aggressive shit. Yo, you know what I mean? Long and short, they're just dissing the black show. But everybody else gets the passes.
Right.
We actually play the motherfucking music.
Right.
We actually represent the culture, but we can't. Just a thing going on, but we can't get the passes. So that became a big thing. And then the secretary behind the desk, she starts getting attitude with us.
So they didn't want to let you go.
No, they denied the passes.
They denied the passes.
They denied the passes, even though Svetlana knew them. They denied. Eventually, she went back and she did it. I had left, but she went back and she was backstage with Questlove and the Roots and all of that. But they denied it. They denied us. And when we were at the office talking to them, they made a big sting of it. And, you know, they tried to shit on us at the office. Don't, you know, the top urban morning show in the city, that's how they moving. And this Jazz Fest, then it became a bigger deal. And then we became national news.
Right.
Because now global news wants to come down and everybody came down because this is bullshit.
Right.
How could you marginalize the only shows actually playing the motherfucking music, and this is the Jazz Fest? So you guys gonna appropriate the whole fucking shit and not even at least let the one show that represents black culture interview the motherfucking Roots?
Right. So
this is Montreal.
So let's talk about that. So these are certain barriers that we have.
Mind you, I never got invited back to the Jazz Fest. The More in Detail never got invited back to the Jazz Fest. since that's happened. We've never got an invitation back to the Jazz Fest since that's happened.
Would you go if they reach back to you?
Well, they'll have to give me the full carte blanche media card.
Okay.
Because also too, you have to understand there's levels to media passes. Even for Oshi, I got all these levels to it.
Yeah.
There's ones that'll give you like, okay, yeah, you know, just come in and do whatever.
Right.
And there's other ones where you can actually go backstage, where you could be in the pit, where you could be with the agents, the PRs, and all those people, and get the right connection. So there's levels to the passes as well.
Right. So you want that carte blanche?
Yeah. For me to go by any carte blanche, because then it makes no sense. Like, what's the point of us going if we're not gonna get the interviews? It's for the people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a vessel for the people in my city that can't see the Roots, and I'm just there to ask questions and connect with them on that level.
Right.
Just for last year was crazy though.
So you've also, like, on your morning show, you've also interviewed. Let me get this right. Julie Black.
Yeah, we did Julie. Yeah.
Mahalia. Maya.
Yeah.
And Joel Anthony.
Yeah. Those are great.
How did you, and etc. How did you?
So let me start with the Maya.
Okay.
When we got the Maya, like this is Maya. This is Maya. You know, we're talking about the best of me, Maya.
Best of me.
We're talking about, you know what I mean, jersey dress Maya.
Yeah.
So I'm shook. So they actually accepted it.
Right.
So I'm like, bet. We sent our press like, bet we could do Maya. Like, this is legit. I've done big interviews. We've interviewed politicians, celebrities. We did Dominican Glad. They brought Secret Service. You know, the head of the Liberal Party.
Okay.
They brought Secret Service. And I said, you know what? We'll do that, Sean Dell. We'll do a DJ Case. I'm going to bring you to the hood.
Yeah.
We
you
brought the head.
To the hood?
3 days before the election, brought it to the hood. They brought Secret Service. It was dope.
Christ.
It's just weird hosting and you have Secret Service around. But that was fucking amazing.
Right.
We get to my interview. It's dope. So I had to go on my lunch break, go to my girl's house at the time and do the interview. I'm sweating. I have a glass of wine in my throat and stuff. Because when, like, I'm a fan too. Like, I'm broadcasting, but I'm a host, but I'm a fan too. So it's like, this is Maya and she looks great. So I'm like, yo, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna come. Yo, Maya was there 2 minutes early. She was glowing. She had the curls. I don't know what suite they had her in. The shit was just white out. So we're on the StreamYard and I see her in the backstage. I'm like, Tata, Maya's there, nigga. And she's really there. And I'm nervous because I'm like, yo, we're really doing this. When you're in the moment, you understand, like, yo, these are stories we're forever gonna remember.
Yeah.
These are moments broadcasting we're forever gonna look back. And we're doing the Maya, and my vibe is I just try to like piece through my intro. I go by pieces. So I tell myself, okay, get through the intro. Boom, I did that, but boom, okay, get through the first question. Right. And then try to be, because you're so hyped. And also you want to vibe off it. And I'm always scared. These people have done 1,000 interviews. I've always tried to pride myself, how can I make our interviews different? I'm trying to make it a conversation. How can I make it dope for you and interesting for you? Because you've done so many of these. And, you know, we went through it. It was great. She was humble. A little bit tough for their team because you had to send questions in and then they send their corrections, then you get it right. But you don't give a fuck. You just like, yo, listen.
You just want to get
once I get her on the mic, we're good.
Right.
We finished the interview, and you know, she might get mad at me for saying this. Finished the interview, Maya was great. Yo, Tata cried after that.
Oh, yeah?
Tata cried. Yeah, because if you really love hip hop, if you're really a fan, you really love Maya. Like Maya's dope, and she looks fucking amazing. So when we did the Maya thing, it was dope. Yeah. Julie Black is fucking, yeah, Julie Black is so lit. She's so Jamaican. Yeah. So we did Julie Black last week, and we did it before. We hit her up. We had a mutual friend. Shout out to my dude in the West Side. He knows mad celebrities. He hooked it up the first time.
Right.
We had her. And you always love interviewing celebrities that are down to earth. So she was super dope the first time. And then I said, you know what, to close out Black History Month, let me get Julie Black. Because we had her on right after she did the anthem and she switched up the anthem. So now she's at the height of her thing and she's doing our little humble show.
Yeah.
As she's at the height of her media run. So she does it. It was great. I'm like, yo, she sang with us. We freestyled with her. I did the big intro. Cause my thing is that once I do the big intro, they're hooked.
Yeah,
they're hooked.
yeah.
I did it again Friday. I gave her a different intro. So now she's hooked. She talked about being in love and so that. She's really dope. It's always amazing when you interview celebrities and you find like, yo, they're just regular people like you and I.
Right. But just a little bit more money in the bank.
Definitely a lot of money in the bank.
It's a little bit more.
Mahalia.
Nice.
I'll give you a story about Mahalia. Hold on. So how we get the Mahalia thing? A couple years ago, I'm at the pre-Gala Dynasty dinner.
Okay.
And this black guy comes up to me. And
This who?
This black guy comes up to me, and his name is Donald from Warner Music.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, this is a motherfucker. It's a major dude from Warner Music Canada. He's like, yo, listen, Weezy, I followed you. I like how you're moving. I like to work with you. That was like 5 years ago. I've interviewed so much Rory Woods from OVO. I've did so many different celebrities because of Warner Music. So whenever artists come and doing a concert here, I'll get the interview. I'll get to go to the concert. I'll get to go backstage and see them. One of our first interviews was Mahalia. It's on YouTube on the Morning Detour.
For sure.
Was Mahalia. I had to tell Mahalia to put her sweater back on. Because if you know Mahalia got them big titties. I tell Mahalia, you got to put the... And you know, I wasn't shy. Because, you know, Me Too moving, but I told Mahalia, please, put the sweater back on. I'm trying to get this interview off with you, and I can't concentrate. Things is moving. Mahalia is really dope, man. You know, she'll hug you. She's really personable. Been to many of her concerts, been backstage with her. She's coming back in March 23rd. I think we're scheduled to do an interview. Okay. I'm trying to get her to come to 760 Studios. So that's what I pitched to Warner Music. That like, you know, what you guys want to do. And so I'd like to bring it to the studios, man. So it's a good look for Trey Lamont and the guys at Dark Like Engineering. I had to bring a major artist like that. So we're gonna do something dope. She's doing her In Real Life tour. Mahalia's super dope. But yeah, super shook when you meet them. That's why if you ever see me pictures with celebrities, I'm just smug. I'm like, I'm a nigga from Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm a nigga from Côte d'Ivoire. Like, I just love hip hop. I just felt like the right people need to represent our age group and our culture, and the conversations need to be prevalent for what we're going through.
I love that. You're very into skincare, right? You're very into skincare. Is that something that you do, or is like your girl just like putting you on, or like how does this come about?
It's because of fucking niggas like Trey Lamont and all these other fucking pretty niggas in the game. I understand one thing. It's cool to have the voice. It's cool to like have the conversation. But at the same time too, women have to buy into you. Right. Women have to buy into your brand. Like I'm going to these places, I'm interviewing these type of people. You want to be somebody that's like, oh shit, okay, this is somebody we could vibe with. Ugly niggas can't do what I do. Now I'm not the best looking guy. But listen, I've cleaned up. I've come a long way from high school. So it's kind of 50-50. Somewhere along the line, I hooked up with Synergy Med Spa. Shout out to Tracy DeMarto. And she's like, yo, like, you know, black people, we have hyperpigmentation. She's like, I clear all that. So I said, let's fuck around. So I started doing micro needling. Right. I started doing the facial peels, and it changed the whole fucking game. All my shit's glowing. Right. She gave me this liquid gold shit. She's like $90. Just small like this. She has you going. So when I do big interviews, I put the shit on. And I started doing this because the guys like Trey Lamont, Jason Rodney, all these pretty Haitian G, all these pretty boy niggas I grew up with. So I started doing the skincare and watch these fuck niggas. Watch Akeem the comedian. Fuck all these niggas, Jason Steele, all these guys hitting me up. Yeah, watch Weezy with the skincare. I said, fuck y'all niggas been pretty since high school.
Yeah. You're just coming into the game.
I'm new pretty. I just got here. Let me get my shit off. But I also think it's important for black men to like do skincare. It's not just a female thing. Right. You know what I mean? Especially black men, we have hyperpigmentation, as I said. And it's always good to get, man, pull back some layers, man.
You with your skincare stuff and all that, I've heard you say many times, like, what's your budget for your first date? just tell me, what's your budget?
Yo,
be honest, eh?
I knew you were gonna talk about women, man.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna talk about women. Okay.
Your first date. You know what I'm saying? You guys just matched. Mm-hmm. You ask her out and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's take her out. Yeah. What's your budget for this night? First date. Keep saying first date.
Well, it's definitely not $10. I know some guys are on that $10 date. No, it really depends on the restaurant. It's not really like a cap. I think the most I spent on a first outing with somebody was maybe $5 something. But it was like a special thing. Like it came with like fireworks and all these hors d'oeuvres and all this thing. But it really depends on the restaurant I chose. Right. But even even when I was doing the unicorn killer thing, when I was just having like
there we go. There we go.
Even though this guy, I know that's what I get to.
There you go.
You know, when I was having these surface relationships, even women I was just sleeping or just having casual thing, like I'll still take you out, like I'll still treat you like we're together. Not, you know, that's to my detriment. Right. Cause my best friend side was like, you doing too much with these girls. Y'all, you know, y'all just sleeping together.
You know, they call this a form of toxicity.
Yeah.
They call this a form of toxicity.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought it was the guy.
So I'm toxic. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we were just sleeping together, we're just having a good time. Like I still want to give you at least some level of respect. Like we can still go out and have a great time.
Right.
Or dinner. So I don't really, it really depends on the restaurant.
Right. But like, just give us a cap. Give us a cap. First date, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe like three. Maybe like three.
Yeah.
Maybe like three.
A nice little date.
Yeah, a nice little date. You know, like nice little conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm really into personality. Like, you know, obviously in my 20s, I'm like, I love a fat ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
that's your go-to?
Yeah. Like me, I'm like I just hosted a brunch. I saw this girl in a blue patch. She had me demystified. Then this other girl, she had a slit on her dress. I'm like, yo, listen, I want to go back to the jungle with you. She's winding down. I want to get the guy that was going off.
Right.
But you could do that shit when you do the skin peel now. You could talk shit.
Yeah, you can do
when
it.
Yeah. When you knew pretty, you could do that. But really big into personality. Really big into conversation.
Right.
Because you know what I mean? Because I want to know if we're stuck at the airport on a layover, can we really have a good time? Can we have conversation? So I'm really big on conversation. So I'll sacrifice a little bum for conversation, but I'm really but I'm really into personality.
Okay. Did you see the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you think of the performance? Was it popping?
Listen. I watch all the sports talk shows, like analyst show. Like I'm a big First Take guy, Undisputed. Like now it's different. I liked when Skip was with Shannon.
Yeah, I think that was a good duo.
That was a good duo,
it was a good duo.
But Skip got kind of out of pocket there, like.
Yeah.
And then Shannon's having a year. Shannon hit you with that Cat Williams and then hit you with the Monique. Shannon Sharp is having a year. Because what's dope about Shannon, he makes it a conversation, right? So as opposed to like being on traditional media where it's like, okay, we have our structured question, he makes it dope.
Do you think he's gay?
No, I don't think Shannon's gay, man. No, I think Shannon's gay. You think Shannon's gay? You know, I know it's true with him and the stylist. I don't know. I don't know. Anytime like a black person is like super successful, it's like, okay, he has to be gay.
But he wears shoes with no socks.
Did you see? He's a Hall of Fame. He got stupid money.
I know. He does have stupid money.
I'm telling you right now, if you had $120 million in the bank, you'll be fucking rocking around Uptown DG with no fucking socks on. I can guarantee you that.
I would probably rock around with no shirt.
You won't even drive your truck no more. You'll have a driver with no socks in the back going to drive through laughing at niggas. Stop it.
I think so.
I think Mahomes is special. I know for a lot of black dudes, it's like, he's not, he's a suburban black guy. But I think Mahomes is special. Three Super Bowls. He's not even 30 yet, no?
Yep.
I mean, him and Kelsey, great partnership there. I know the NFL hopefully like to make Lamar Jackson the face of the NFL. But for the foreseeable future,
MVP, didn't he?
Yeah, but for the foreseeable future, it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Patrick Mahomes for a little bit.
His brothers are now a whole different story.
Yeah,
he's going to jail. That guy.
His brothers will waste you. He need to get rid of this. He needs to get rid of brother. How do you feel about Taylor Swift popping up? She made the NFL so much money this year. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, Taylor Swift.
Her machine is wild.
Yeah. Her PR, all that.
Her machine is wild. But yeah, I got into football a little bit because I watch all these sports analyst shows, so I'm really into that. But a show that I'm in love with, I watch every day. Well, Monday through Thursday is Gil's Arena.
Oh,
I love Gil's Arena.
He's no cap. He's
okay. So let me tell you what's dope about Gil's Arena.
Yeah.
First of all, I love NBA niggas that was really nice and talk shit. Yeah. Like Perkins and those guys could talk. He's an NBA champion, but bro, he averaged like 6-10 points a game. Gil Arenas was a fucking assassin. Hibachi. If he never got hurt, he was an assassin.
He was
certified.
Shooting
certified.
Yeah.
I love mechanics. I love Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings was a killer. And now they brought Kenyon Martin. So Kenyon Martin gets that OG. You know what I mean? And Kenyon Martin is one of them dogs in the league.
Yeah.
And I love how they give an honest perspective on what life in NBA is like. And he does his research. And the more you think about it, it's like, yo, them niggas in the 80s were bullshit. They had no moves. They had no thing. And
hand checking was there.
It's a dope conversation from credible NBA people that I believe.
JJ Redick. Do you feel like
that JJ Redick?
What is it? The old man and 3?
Yeah, old man and the 3. JJ Redick is a smart basketball mind.
But is he an assassin on the court? Not JJ from college now. We talking
Boy,
about JJ.
boy, you took the words out my mind. Cause you know I'm a big NCAA guy. I go to the Final Fours and shit in the States.
Right.
He was a killer at Duke.
He was a nasty.
But he did have a nice run in the NBA where he was known as a 3-point sniper.
Yeah, okay, but he ain't. Other than shooting, there's nothing else going on there.
Well, that's what that's what's his specialty.
Is he one of them nice ballers that has a podcast?
Yes. I would rate his podcast because he does have a great basketball mind.
No, we're not rating his podcast. We're rating him from what you said. You said you like.
Oh yeah, okay, credible.
You like ball.
No, JJ Redick is credible.
Okay.
Like he's credible. Yeah, for sure. Like
see now, Lou Wills and Charleston Parsons, Chandler Parsons has a. All of these guys are starting to have.
Lou Williams is dope because Lou Williams
he got way more money than.
He got way more money. He could have been a starter on any team.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It sucks that some guys, Chris Joe from Montreal, he went to the league. I've interviewed him a couple times. We're in Grind Now Shanley. We have a nonprofit together. We do work in Nairobi, Kenya. We do work in Nunavut, just trying to bridge the kids through basketball and just interpersonal relationship stuff. So I've talked to Chris Joe a lot about his time in the NBA. And one of the things he always tells me is like the NBA is also a business. So you got to understand, sometimes you get drafted and you're on this team, and then they bring another motherfucker in your same position. So you gotta understand, and if they're giving him $25 million, they're gonna have to play that nigga.
Yeah, they have to.
They gotta play a nigga.
Yeah, they have.
So it's also a business. But Lou Williams, sure. what do you call him? Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper Lou.
Listen, Lou is
Magic
great.
City King.
Lou is good. One of my favorite guys was Jamal Crawford. And Jamal Crawford was cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah.
Great mix of street ball, NBA ball, or structured ball, however people want to fucking classify it. I really love Jamal Crawford. The game now, the NBA game now, they don't fucking run no offensive sets now.
Yeah. Sure.
And ever since I sat down with you a couple years ago, I've watched Kevin Durant more. I've studied his game more. Kevin Durant is gonna go down as one of the greatest offensive scorers of all time in the NBA.
Bombs, please. Bombs, please. Yeah. Bombs, please.
He's got. Shout out to the road.
Bombs, please. So since we're on the basketball.
Yeah, I know.
Are you watching my OPs? Are you watching the boys?
Shout out our boys from Lou Dort from Montreal. He's doing his thing. Oaksy got a nice little team, man. Is SGA on that team as well?
Are you damn right?
SGA's doing his thing. That's a nice little young team. Gilly was talking about. Only thing a lot of these teams in the NBA are missing, they need to get more vets on the team and kind of guide these young guys, man.
I think, since we're I think that we just need like a one more older guy, like PJ Tucker is restless over there at LA. Let's go get him, but he won't play though. He has to understand that.
But he wants to play.
No, but you don't. You're 38, nigga.
He is 38. He's 38. He's 38.
I understand
He still wants
hungry.
to play. Yeah.
I understand you still want another ring, but you're 38 and you ain't LeBron. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's still here scoring 20, 25, 30 points. You know what I'm saying? At 39.
One thing I'm gonna say, and Nick Wright on First Take always says is he goes, Y'all are seeing this guy do amazing things. They didn't ask Jordan to do this at 38. They didn't ask nobody else to do this at 38. But what LeBron is doing is next to fucking impossible in the NBA right now. Now, you know me, I'm a big Laker guy. You know, God rest Kobe. I know it's a different team now.
PRP.
I think LeBron got 2 more. I think LeBron got 2 more years. AD's been playing nice this year.
Yeah, and he's been playing games too.
But Gilly will tell you, man, all them other motherfuckers, they gotta go. Them new. How you NBA player scoring 2.7 points? You a fucking Laker, man. You a Laker. I don't know, man. It's weird, but what LeBron doing is next to amazing at his age and still be. I know he wants to play with his son. I don't think
they're gonna come to OKC.
I don't think his son's gonna come out.
No, his son's definitely going to play, but he's not gonna stick around. Like O'Neal's son, Sharif. Yeah. Like they gonna.
Imagine the pressure on Bronny. Imagine being LeBron James' son, and you're the first to go. Some people think the younger brother's nicer.
If I was, yeah, I think, yeah, I do think that's a fact though. I think that's a fact though. But personally, if I was Bronny, I'd just be like, yo, I just want to play basketball for fun. Like, rich. I got money.
And it's also hard. It's also hard when like your dad's in the NBA. Like, you know, you got guys like Doc's son too.
But that's LeBron James. Bro.
Yeah, it's LeBron James.
The face of the NBA. Yeah. You know, the guy that does this.
Who should be the next face of the NBA? That's the next big discussion that's happening. Well, and they won't make it a Euro guy.
Well,
they're not gonna make it a Euro guy.
But for sure, but it should be, even if he's a Euro guy, it should be between.
Don't say Giannis.
It should be between Luka
and Giannis.
Giannis, I don't know. Giannis is like what, 28, 29 right now, 27, something like that. So we're talking about these young guys like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
like that can be a face.
He has the personality, he has the face, and he has that Wayne Brady, Magic Johnson kind of smile. Yeah.
Also, yours truly, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA.
You know what I'm saying?
It should have been Ja Morant.
But
I don't understand the gun shit. But even though there's other professional basketball, like not professional athletes that have posed with guns as well, this dude was just bugging because you know the NBA had made you sound like a code of ethics. You know what I mean? But Ja Morant should, because kids like Jordan, he has the look, he has the game. You know what I'm saying? He has the persona, because there's a personality too that goes with being the face of the NBA as well.
All right, so we gotta take a little break. Going to the gas station. We'll be right back with some questions in the game.
Okay.
Wizzy Moonchaser.
Yeah.
I see you at the gas station. I'll pull up. Pull up. Yes, sir. You know, we're back from break. Yeah, you know, went to the gas station and we came right back.
Here.
So, did you see this Benzino crying thing? Did you see that?
You gotta love drink champs, man. Oh, like what we looking at? Over 20 years, he's still beefing with Eminem over there.
With the guy.
Killing the nigga because Benzino ain't got no necks. Mad niggas ain't got no necks in the game, bro. Shit.
Did you feel like that was a?
I haven't liked nothing from Eminem since his best friend died. Oh. I've liked nothing from Eminem since his best friend died. Like we all know arguably Eminem's gonna be going down as one of the greatest lyricists. Like the dude could rap. He's a rappity rap nigga. Like he can really rap.
Yeah.
But in terms of something I could really bop to, like this is not Stan, this is not I Am, this is not 8 Mile. Anything he's put out since his best friend died has not been it for me.
Really?
But he could rap, but it just hasn't connected with me personally, no. And like it's corny too. You're still going back for fucking Benzino. Leave fucking Benzino alone. As much jokes they want to do about Benzino, let's not forget, Benzino is one of the executive producers of The Source, and for a fucking long time, that magazine was our fucking Bible in hip hop.
Yeah.
So no matter how you guys feel about Benzino, like getting the 4 or 5 mics out of The Source, that fucking moved the needle for a long time.
Right.
Like, people are very fucking forgetful, man. You gotta put respect on Benzino, man. Whether you like him or not, or you think he looks funny, whatever the case may be, or you don't like the way he deals with his daughter and all that shit, aside from all that interpersonal relationship shit, The Source was a pivotal thing in our community.
Okay. And my last little question for you. Did you see the Logic interview with his dad?
Logic is wildin'.
He's crazy.
Logic talked too much.
Yo, and he's talking to his dad. Oh, I'm very sorry for the non-black people, but there's no way. Like if I spoke like that,
he was so proud to say that he's black. He was so proud.
Speaking to his dad like it's his friend. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I know my dad would have woke up from the grave and slammed me up in front of the camera. Like, there's no way. What did you think about it?
Listen, man, he totally fucking embarrassed a nigga. Like, some dudes will go the extra mile just for content. The nigga should have never said that one. Logic is a fucking loose cannon.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where Logic getting this money from. Who the fuck is buying a Logic album?
A lot of these
backpack rappers. Yeah. Boy,
you know,
well,
little teens and
more power to him. I haven't seen a Logic song I like yet. But I'm not a major record label or whatever. I'm just a radio host. But I never had to set any DJs produced on my show be like, we got a hot Logic song. We're gonna mix in this Friday. That's never been the vibe.
All right. Running with the Wolves, is that still a thing? Oh
man, I don't have time to podcast no more. Yeah, Running Wolves was a podcast we're doing. We might use that platform to do more in-depth interviews with our guests that come on the detour and do like a more hour, 2 hour, more in-depth kind of one-on-one. Cause a lot of guests want to get, it's short on the radio, like 15, 20 minutes, depending on who it is. So a lot of people want to go a little bit deeper. So we might use that platform to do that.
Okay.
We might use the platform to do that.
Okay. So I got a few questions here. I'm about to play a game where we're in the goddamn dungeon. Okay. And I got like 2-3 questions for you. Just
answer them.
Just answer them. Some of them you got time. Some of them you gotta come up on the spot.
Trey seen these questions already?
I mean, some of them.
I think Shorty in the back, she's seen the question. Y'all need to give her a mic. She needs a mic, a hall.
You know what? This is what the game is gonna be called from now on. It's gonna be called Your Mans. It's gonna be called Your Mans. So pick one of your mans. Anyone.
Yeah.
And they'll have to drink. They'll do the if you get it, they don't drink.
Trey's like, he's gonna pick me.
Hey. And if you do not get it, you drink. So if you get the right question, I drink.
Okay.
If you get the wrong question,
okay,
you drink.
I'm with it.
So you want to pick a man's or what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the engineer nigga.
Ooh.
Holy.
Ooh. All right.
Well, what kind of question is like? It's like I gotta know factual shit.
Now.
What do I gotta know?
All right. So light jab. We always start with a light jab.
Okay.
As a guy that watches basketball.
Yeah.
Right now, who are the top candidates for MVP? Give me 3.
The top candidate for MVP is
light jab.
Luka, Joker. I think SGA is 3rd.
I think that the Luka one is a good. But I think he's 4th or something like that.
Yeah, I think Giannis is in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Giannis is in there. All right, so that was just a light jab.
Okay.
That was just a light jab.
So I got a drink?
No. It was a light one. But now, here we go.
Okay.
I need you to spell your name, Wizzy Moonchaser.
Yeah.
In less than 3 seconds. Are you ready?
I got to spell Wizzy Moonchaser.
Yeah, you got to spell Wizzy Moonchaser.
Okay.
In less than 3 seconds. You ready?
Yeah.
Go.
WIZZYMOONSHASSER. I got like 22 million letters in there, bro.
I knew it. All right, this is another light one. No, it's not light though.
This is fun questions though.
You get to choose. Either you can drink right away, or you can do as the question says. You gotta shout out your ex's IG.
Are you wildin'? I'm gonna drink right away, nigga. I'm gonna drink right away. Fuck that.
All right.
Ain't nobody getting no free pub off me.
Okay. And one more, just like that. You got 2 words. Love and let's say love and sex. You gotta sing a song that has these words in it. I give you 5 seconds to figure that out.
These are real game though.
Okay.
Love and sex.
Yeah, ready?
5.
No, 4.
Was there love in the club?
Sing the song. 4.
I don't even know where it goes. Like
3.
I'm out to drink, man. You got me fucked up. Yo, these questions. Yo, Trey,
winner again.
Trey, you should vet these
winner
questions.
Again.
I don't even want this.
Put some bombs.
Oh, he actually has the sound effects. I should have put my headphones on. That's what's up.
Wizzy Moonchaser.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you for coming to the Red Cup Cafe, baby.
My guy.
The morning detail, y'all.
Every Friday. CAT 9:14 FM.
Yes, sir.
You're?
Appreciate you. I am.